Do you believe in coincidences, mate?
No.
Do you believe that it was equipment failure that caused the fire at the oil refinery in Victoria this week?
Then let me ask this question. How old is the refinery?
72,000 years old. 72 years old.
And how many fires have they had in their day?
0.
Then no. I don't think it was a coincidence.
Neither.
3, 2, 1.
So there are 2 oil refineries in Australia. Well, 1 now.
Maybe
1.5.
in 4 or 5 weeks, it'll be up and running again.
Back to 2, maybe.
Yeah.
So we have had some terrible luck this week.
Terrible.
Absolutely terrible.
Yep.
So I thought I'd go back and have a look at all of the history of how we've been lucky with oil to this point. So many years ago, we decided to play the international oil market.
Yep.
Who would have thought that there were other companies that could produce oil cheaper than us?
Yep.
So we're a bit stiff.
Yep.
Bit unlucky.
A little bit unlucky.
Then we decided to close most of our industry down because Aussies are really popular. Like if you go around the world, everybody loves Aussies.
Everybody, as soon as they realise you're not English, they love you.
Exactly right. Everybody loves us, mate. We're layabout larrikins that can drink more beer than most other nations, except the Irish.
Oh, the Scottish.
Well, no, the Irish.
Nah.
No. Most others, we've got covered. So no worries, mate.
Yep. She'll be right.
She'll be right.
She'll be right.
Then, whilst half sozzled, hungover and wallowing in our own self-importance, we fall so far behind the rest of the world in self-sufficiency that we now need a national nappy fitted to keep from making a giant mess of ourselves. Thanks, China. But she'll be right, mate.
She'll be right.
She'll be right. With complacency well and truly set in, we ignore the risk, we underestimate the threats, and we live in our self-induced false sense of security by allowing our minimum stock at hand to dwindle to a third of what we committed to. But it's all good, mate. No worries.
She'll be right.
She'll be right, mate.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah.
Then the Donald decides that Iran's getting a nuclear weapon is too much of a price to pay and ignores the short-term consequences in order to play the long game. Or something like that, depending on what your opinion of the Donald is. With fuel at its lowest stock level ever, one of our 2 oil refineries goes up in smoke. What the hell?
So unlucky.
That is really bad luck.
Yeah.
That happened now for the first time ever in our history.
And 50% of the fuel created is Victorian fuel.
Yeah, petrol too.
Yeah.
Thank God it wasn't diesel. We're still half right. So I call bullshit, mate, and we're going to have a little look into it a little bit deeper. The fire was evidently started by a mechanical failure that led to a gas leak and a subsequent ignition.
Bullshit. Well, you'll probably get sued for that.
Well, we will probably get sued for that. Albo called it a regrettable incident. Bowen called it not a positive development, but it appears to be accidental. Now, anything out of this guy's mouth is not to be trusted. So that's proof enough for me. Someone started the fire.
Did you hear what he said about renewables?
Oh,
Did you hear that?
I've heard a bit of it.
Oh, my God.
No war can impede the flow of sun to Australia. No sanctions can be applied to wind. And the sun has to travel 150 million kilometres to Earth. It doesn't have to travel the 150 kilometres of the Straits of Hormuz.
Bloody,
The guy's a lunatic. Mate.
he's lost the plot, man.
So here's some reasons as to why someone might have started that fire on purpose. Was it a mad greenie using the Iran war situation to further hurt Australians that are not driving EVs?
Because, like, EVs, I mean, where do they get their electrical power from?
Coal-fired power plants and
Diesel.
Yeah, exactly
So,
right.
hello, greenies. Yeah, fucking losers.
Was it an insurance job, mate? Because as we've said, the refinery is 72 years old and is openly regarded as in major need of an upgrade.
Maybe they should have thought about that before now, right?
Right.
Maybe they were going to close it before this happened.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I hadn't thought of that. Or is it government control further the fuel crisis so that the elites can justify stricter controls and fuel lockdowns?
That sounds possible.
Probable.
Probable.
Yeah. Was it international sabotage? Did China or Saudi or some other international player decide to make it tougher for Australia?
Mate, they do not need to sabotage us, mate. This government are doing a fine job all by themselves.
Self-sabotage.
No, everybody's just looking at us going, what are they going to do next?
Look at these idiots. Look at these idiots down under. He's wearing a nappy. Look at that fella
How
down there.
stupid are these people? God.
They're always
What a
drunk.
laughing stock. Oh.
They eat their national emblem. What the hell's wrong with these people down there? The other really interesting thing this week was the Northrop Grumman MQ-4C Triton military surveillance drone.
That's easy for you to say, isn't it?
Thank you. Spotted operating off the coast of Victoria.
Yeah, it came down. I think it was before the fire happened, and it came all the way from North Queensland down to Geelong.
Northern Territory.
For the Northern Territory, all the way down
Darwin.
to Geelong.
Yeah.
Why?
To check the fire out.
I'm sure it happened before the fire.
Don't know. The fire started at 11 in the night. I don't know how long it would take. It got down there about lunchtime yesterday. So I don't know how long it would take to get down there. I don't know either, mate. We'll check it out. I'll put it down the bottom. After they did that, they then did a whole lot of crisscrosses not far off the coast of King Island, which is really weird. So if we're going to go down the conspiracy theory path, let's go down that conspiracy period. That's quite a bit of fun. There's a lot of talk that this goes in hand with a long-range laser weapon maybe being used to target the refinery, similar to the one discussed in the Maui fires.
So the DEW, direct energy weapon.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they call it, I think.
Is that the one that comes out of Oprah's eyes?
Yeah. Probably. Nothing would surprise me, that evil cow. Well, did you see the Maui fires? Did you have anything to do with it? Obviously, you never started it.
No, I didn't. I wasn't there. Never been to
It was strange. Like, when they went, because a lot of the photos, they weren't allowed to, because everything got cordoned off really quickly. And you weren't allowed to look or take photos and stuff. Even people that flew over...
drones?
Yeah, the little drones. And he was getting smashed. He was like, no, you're not allowed to do that, mate.
Really?
Yeah. It's very odd. They said, there's leakage, there's spillage of some stuff. It was like really suspicious.
Right.
And then the cars they passed were completely smashed and like their wheels had melted and shit. So freaking powerful, really, really hot fire.
Oh, massively hot fire.
In between those cars, there was the blue car. And then they showed flags and
umbrellas
and houses that were blue that don't really have too many scorch marks on them. I don't know what the truth of that is,
but planter boxes.
It was a bit suspicious.
I don't know whether a laser weapon really started the Maui fire. I have no idea.
Well, look up HARP. HARP, it's called.
HARP, all right.
Yeah,
I'll have a look.
They reckon there's one in Alaska, and I don't know, there's another one somewhere, but they said it's decommissioned now, and only like science boffins go up there and check it out now, but I don't know how much truth. How much truth is in that?
What we do know is that laser weapon was used in the USA's recent incursion into South America, where they went and got the president, and also the sound wave weapon was used there. So that's right.
Well, they used the sound wave shit on their own people up in Canberra, didn't they? They had that thing and they fucking hit people with it, and people were feeling sick and nauseous.
Yep.
It's like, how would... Nah.
Yeah. And there's that weird video from Europe as well where the crowd parts.
Yeah.
That's
that was
a weird one as
very
well.
odd.
Evidently, this is the fifth fire at an oil refinery in the world since the Iran war started.
What? The Iran war? How long's it been going? Like 2 months?
7 weeks.
7 weeks. And we've had 5 refinery fires.
1 here, 1 in Texas, and 3 in Mexico.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
I don't know. They must be...
Just really unlucky.
Yeah, very, very unlucky.
Incredibly unlucky.
Yep.
So if you believe in coincidences, you'll be able to tell your grandkids that you witnessed the greatest of all coincidences ever in human history. Steve Bradbury, you're now relegated to second. What do you think, mate? I mean, look, if it is a coincidence, then so be it. But it doesn't feel like a coincidence.
Nah.
How unlucky can this nation be?
And the fact that the 2 people that are telling us, it's just an unlucky state of affairs. And,
well, one of them can't be believed. Nothing truthful comes out of his mouth.
Well,
the other one's a puppet.
They're both puppets.
No, one of them's a dangerous
It would be
puppet.
good if we saw it. Actually, are they on that puppet regime?
No.
No,
That's just internet.
Maybe I should just go and watch one of Pauline Hanson's cartoons on it.
videos, yeah.
They do quite good ones.
Yeah, she does a good elbow.
Yeah.
If you can't hear us, it's because it's flogging down with rain.
Yeah.
Absolutely pounding. But anyway, only in Melbourne.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's still sunnyish outside.
Sort of. Yeah, blue sky. And,
Very
yeah,
strange.
weird. Anyway. So I don't know, mate. I don't believe in the coincidence
Nah.
theory.
Nah.
And if it is a coincidence and it was mechanical failure, then this company needs to be held to account
Yeah.
for not keeping their equipment maintained.
Yep. Agreed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sue them into the ground. Take control. No, too government-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, righto.
But
Sue them into the ground.
yeah.
Yeah. I wonder who owns Viva. I'll look at that. Do you reckon it's Australian-owned? No chance in hell.
No, we've sold everything out, mate.
Yeah.
Nothing is owned by Australia. What, is there anything owned by Australia? Do we even own? Is Coles owned by Australians?
Well,
or?
by the Australian people, publicly listed. Yeah. So no, a part of it wouldn't be.
No.
Yeah. Woolies, no.
West
Anyway.
Farmers? They're Australian.
Well, it's the same deal. Publicly listed. Yeah. Who knows? Anyway, let us know what you think, everybody. Was it a coincidence or is it something a little more nefarious than that?
Yeah. Nefarious.
Nefarious.
Yeah.
All right. See you
Thanks.
later, everyone.
Thanks, guys. See ya.